What if the moon fell to Earth? This question came from Theo, age 6, who asked, what would happen if the moon crashed into us? His parents, who had just bought him a telescope and wanted to encourage scientific curiosity, are now wondering if they made a mistake. Let's imagine it. One day, astronomers look up and realize the moon has stopped orbiting Earth. It's now slowly spiraling downward, not drifting, not falling like a feather, but moving steadily toward us, like a bowling ball dropped from space. You might think, that's cool, we'll just blow it up with nukes. But let's back up a bit. First, the moon is big, like really big. It's over 3,400 kilometers across, roughly the size of the United States. And it's heavy, 81 quintillion tons heavy. That's 81, followed by 18 zeros. It's basically a massive space rock that politely decided to hang out next to Earth for the last few billion years without crashing into us. Until now. As the moon begins its slow descent, weird things start happening almost immediately. The moon controls the tides. Its gravity pulls the oceans toward it. So, as it gets closer, tides become monstrous. Not just, oops, my socks are wet tides. We're talking skyscraper-sized waves smashing coastlines twice a day. Entire cities like New York, Tokyo, and London are underwater before the moon even enters the upper atmosphere. Animals go nuts, birds fly in circles, dogs howl non-stop. Crabs, whales, and coral reefs lose all sense of timing. Somewhere, a confused rooster starts crowing every 5 minutes. Earthquakes begin to rattle the crust, caused by the moon's gravitational pull stretching the planet like it's trying to rip off Earth's skin. By the time the moon is a few thousand kilometers away, Earth looks like a teenager's science fair volcano, bubbling, trembling, ready to explode. Volcanoes erupt randomly. Tsunamis spread like ripples in a bathtub, only they're hundreds of meters high and full of debris, sharks, and confused surfers. And we haven't even gotten to the actual collision yet. See, the moon wouldn't hit Earth like a soft snowball. It would slam into us at roughly 22,000 miles per hour, faster than a bullet. The impact would be like taking every nuclear bomb ever made, setting them off all at once and then doing that again, for a month. At the moment of impact, things get messy. The side of Earth facing the moon simply ceases to exist. The shockwave liquefies rock, boils oceans, and turns air into plasma. The crust shatters like a windshield hit with a baseball. Mountains flatten, continents crumble. The moon disintegrates, but not in a "yay, we're saved" way. More like in a "now everything is on fire" way. The energy released would be enough to vaporize everything within thousands of kilometers. The sky would turn white hot. Anything not instantly turned to ash would be launched into space or buried under thousands of meters of molten rock. If you were on the opposite side of the planet, congratulations. You'd survive for several extra minutes. Maybe. Eventually, what's left of the moon and Earth would melt together into one big molten ball. It might resemble early Earth, a young, fiery planet still figuring itself out. Over millions of years, gravity would reshape the mess into something round, maybe even sprout a new moon from the leftover debris. Spoiler, that's kind of how our moon got here in the first place. So, what if the moon fell to Earth? Everything, literally everything, would be destroyed. Oceans, cities, cats, pizza, the internet, even those annoying ads you can't skip on YouTube. Gone. But on the plus side, the view for the few remaining milliseconds would be amazing. Luckily, this isn't something we need to worry about. The moon is actually moving away from Earth at about 4 centimeters per year, so instead of crashing into us, it's slowly ghosting us, like a friend who never texts back. So sleep tight, Theo. The moon isn't coming to visit anytime soon, unless it hears you forgot to do your math homework.